All right, this is Zubair on behalf of Electronics, and in this video, we'll be looking at production possibilities frontiers. So this is production, okay, possibilities frontier. And when it comes to production possibilities frontier, this is similar to your budget constraint line. However, okay, there is no budget involved over here. Okay, we're simply allocating resource either to product A, okay, let's say PA or PB for the purpose of this chart or graph. Okay, so let's say product A or product B. So when you move away from product A and you allocate your resources towards product B, the opportunity cost is product A. As you move away from product B in this direction over here and you start producing product A, the opportunity cost is product B. Okay, and when I say resources, we're talking about things like land, okay, labor, okay, machinery, okay, raw materials, parts, so on and so forth, because all these resources, okay, these resources are not indefinite. Okay, like air, for example. Okay, so are not indefinite. Okay, they are finite resources, which means they're limited. And because we have limited resources, okay, you can either produce some of product A or some of product B. Okay, you may not be able to produce both on your production possibilities frontier chart. Okay, so if these two products are substitutes, okay, let's say for example, two soda drinks that are substitutes, okay, you can only produce one soda drink, okay, given the resources that you have, okay, given the factory, the land, labor, machinery, raw materials, so on and so forth that you may have at hand. Okay, given the amount of money that you may have at hand. All right, which means as you move away from product A and start producing product B, let's say you produce more of product B rather than product A, okay, you're allocating more of these resources towards product B, okay, rather than product A. Okay, and that's the reason why it's called production possibilities frontier. You're exploring the possibilities of producing products, either product A or product B, based on the resources you have. All right. So say for example, okay, you have national defense spending. So national defense, okay, this is spending on national defense. And then you have over here, you have education or healthcare. So let's say healthcare. All right. So as the government, for example, spends more money on national defense, the opportunity cost is healthcare. As the government spends more money on healthcare, the opportunity cost is national defense. Okay, we've talked about government spending. Okay, in terms of macroeconomics, government spending has to do with GDP or gross domestic product. Okay, and so does spending on infrastructure such as healthcare and education. All right. So you may have limited budget, you may have limited resources such as labor, okay, land, building, so on and so forth. As a result of which, okay, when you spend money on something, okay, in terms of microeconomics, if you spend money on candies, okay, the opportunity cost is chocolate bars. And if you spend money on chocolate bars, the opportunity cost is candy because you're allocating resources or raw materials away from either one of these products. So this is allocation of resources. All right, so that would be it for this video. On behalf of Electronics, this is Obey. Have yourself a great day.